Hello, everyone. I'm here and I'm soloing tonight because Dylan is going to be watching One Piece movie. His boyfriend got him some tickets to go and see One Piece, and I'm like, oh, lucky, because I didn't know. Because if I knew, I would have got me some tickets to go see One Piece myself. But you know, it is what it is. But I'm here. We're here. Everyone's here. Well, when everybody gets in, of course, you know how it is. I guess I beat everyone before they got here. Ha ha! I win this time. That means that nobody can say, "Oh man, Trey late." Nope, Trey early because I scheduled it at 11:30 and it's 11:30 and here I am. So haha in all y'all faces. How's it going, Darson? Um but yeah. Um Cryptic, how's it going? I do at the airport, I do encoding at the airport. That's what I do. Lots of bags, lots of scanning, lots of tossing bags to the flights. Yay. But that's what I do. So how's everyone's week? Who's ever all in the chat? Just seeing how it is. Red Deadpool and wow was funny, but it was a bit all over the place. You mean the new Deadpool comic book, right? Or you're reading an old Deadpool comic, Cryptic? Because I haven't been keeping up with a lot of the Marvel books lately. So I don't know if it's the new one or not. So if it is, let me know. William, what's going on? Hey, I've been fine, just trying to get it together. trying to make it. Trying to become famous. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm just talking BS on that one. Ain't nobody trying to do all that. I ain't got time for all that kind of nonsense. But what's going on, Sean Franklin? How's it going? This is awesome. People are starting to come in. I am super excited that you guys decided to come on in and see what's going on. How's everyone's week been? Give me the rundown of everyone's lives. Mine's been, well, not hectic, but let's see, is this it? I don't know how you business clean. Pop it up, though, and getting high at the body shop, doing something unholy. Something unheard of. Do 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 do. Hey, 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 hey. Look at me. I don't got distracted for a second. Do you like pecan pie? No, I do not like pecan pie. I can't even eat nuts. So that's a hell no in a body bag. Oh yeah, Deadpool's next love interest is non-binary person, which I'm okay with and will be interested to see where it goes. Uh, no offense, I don't believe in non-binary people. Honestly, I'm not. I'm just gonna put it out there. Either you're a he or a she. You're not an in between. You're not a both. You're not a they. Um, so is the person a female or a male? That's what I would like to know. Um, Everyone's schedule is going to be hectic with the holidays and stuff. That's true. That is definitely true. Oh, yo, did you hear about Hercules? The Disney Hercules is going to be influenced by TikToker. Yeah, I heard about that, which I'm kind of confused. I'm like, I don't I don't understand how that's going to work. Like, what are you fools thinking about? Like, we're going to base it, like, what are they going to do? They're going to do like these 3-second little dances or something. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand, and I don't get it. I really don't get it. And I'm not trying to be mean to anybody, but I just don't understand, because I don't have a TikTok, guys. So if anybody's sharing anything, is mostly coming from YouTubers and Twitter people who like post stuff from TikTok that I see, but I don't have a TikTok. I had it one time and I said, and then I got on it and then I said, yeah, I don't see anything interesting that I don't like. I don't understand what people's excitement's for. So I kind of deleted it. I think I had it for like maybe a month, and then I posted like maybe a few little clips on there, and then after that I deleted it. Like I really did, because I was just like, I don't see the purpose of TikTok, because I wasn't even into Vine neither. So if I wasn't into Vine, you know I wasn't about to be into TikTok. So I was just like, whatever. I mean, it is what it is, right? Um, what was it? Hold on. Uh, I'm looking for. Okay. Oh, okay. So he got some new female love interest. That's great for Deadpool. That's great. Maybe she might be able to do some martial arts, because since she's Asian, they love doing that whole Asians can do martial arts or some kind of ancient Asian techniques or something like that. Um what are my thoughts on the Avatar trailer? Beautiful, gorgeous, spectacular, and I can't wait to see it. I know people will be like, "Oh, it's Avatar or whatever," but I mean, not every not every movie needs to be a big storytelling thing. There's a plenty of movies that we've all seen as an audience that wasn't really all that big, didn't really have a story, but it was just a beautiful, well shot movie. As long as it's beautifully shot, and as long as it has like a simple story that's understandable, I'm fine with that. Especially since Avatar isn't a connected universe full of characters that I'm familiar with, where when it gets adapted, they're gonna just slap me in the face with politics of bullshit. So I'm excited to see it. Um, what's up, Hunter? What's going on? Holidays, the Mariah Carey wave is coming. I mean, bring it on. I love the holidays. So it is what it is. I mean, I already done heard All I Want for Christmas Is You already. So I'm not, I'm kind of a I kind of love the holidays. I love the cheesiness of holidays. Um, I love just sitting in the holiday moment, and I don't like the fact that in America we kind of rush the holidays and kind of commercialize it. Because when I was a kid, it didn't feel like that. It felt like the holidays were just like this almost 3 months of cheer, happiness, and just having fun with family and friends, enjoying the Santa Claus, enjoying like the Christmas themed or Thanksgiving themed of whatever food or whatever we had going on. So I'm really into just sitting down with my little Debbie Christmas cakes and watching a classic Christmas movie or whatever holiday themed movie it is. Because there are a few Thanksgiving themed movies, which is fine. And just let me enjoy that. Let me live in that. That's what I like. I don't really like the commercialness of of the holidays, but as long as you find a balance and don't focus on that kind of stuff, you can enjoy the holidays. You know what I'm saying? Um, William said, "Don't watch Halloween Ends." I know a lot of people told me, especially at work, because I was like, "Oh, me and my mom, we're gonna go see Halloween Ends." They were like, "No, don't do it. Don't watch Halloween Ends. It's garbage." um, let's see what else you guys saying. Trey, why do the MCU recast Edward Norton, who wanted to respect the characters, but they will race swap, change a character who's called the heroes? Um, Diversity, inclusion, and they're racist. That's obviously what it is. Um, I am also happy with the PlayStation 4 Avengers will be bringing Winter Soldier, and they will establish that he and Black Widow were a couple. Who cares? That game sucks anyway. Like, I mean, who the hell cares about that bullshit? It's just, like, I don't know why you're excited about that game. That game was a lost cause from the beginning. They can establish whatever they want, but the game sucks. It doesn't really matter. The game suck. I would never spend any money on it. The game's not even worth $20 at all. um Fierce Apathetic Black Queen said, yo, um did you hear about the Bleach actor stepping away from the character due to him doing? Yeah, and I also comment on him. I told him, I said, cut the virtue signaling crap. Like, come on now. It's called voice acting. It's about your voice. It's not about people of color, minorities, all that bull crap. Because honestly, he plays Chad, whose real name is Yasuro Sato. He is Japanese Mexican. Where you gonna find a Japanese Mexican person that can speak full blown Japanese, full blown Mexican, and can speak perfect English? Come on now. I'm not saying it's not impossible to find a Japanese Mexican, but it's rare. It's rare. You're not gonna find one. It's about the voice. It's always been about the voice. But he's over there trying to virtue signaling and all that nonsense. Well, if that's the case, if you want virtue, if the voice acting entertainment want a virtue signal, that means all the males who voice female characters need to be recast with females, and all the females who's been voicing men need to be recast. Then, if that's the case, you know, only the Western world care about that nonsense. Why everybody else is like, oh, a role is a role. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it's voice acting. I don't care about your race. As long as you sound like the character, and as long as I feel like that's the character, that's what I want. You know, it's so stupid. Great, the writer is Asian, so Deadpool's love interest is also Asian. You know what? I didn't think about that. I guess you're right about that, Roland Dodge. LOL, by the way, Trey, did you know that apparently the writers of She-Hulk wanted Kevin AI to originally be a dog voiced by Kevin Feige, but even Kevin Feige stood his ground and said no to that? No, I didn't know that. I didn't. This is the first time I've hearing about that. I know she said that they wanted to put a hat on the AI's head, and Kevin was like, no, or whatever. But that's crazy as hell. You think Cartoon Network is dead? Yeah, of course, Sean. It's been dead. It's been dead. Probably, I would say, probably the late 2010s. It's been dead. And honestly, not Kevin Feige, but Cartoon Network brought it on themselves. I don't feel sorry that Cartoon Network, the people are losing their jobs from animation or whatever, because you know, people have to remember, as I think I will probably say maybe the last generation after mine's, a little bit before the late 2010s, that generation, they don't respect the past at all. And then you got people that are in charge right now who tell people like me and like the generation before me that we don't want you anymore. We want this new audience or whatever. But it's kind of like, y'all have to remember, if you ever see the channel Boomerang, all of those classic cartoon shows that our parents grew up with watching them and stuff like that, I watched those shows and I respected those shows. And what happened is, once you have respect for those shows and you build upon those audience, you can get more people to watch your shows. There's a reason why Scooby-Doo has been around for a long time. There was a reason why the Flintstones were around a long time ago. Jetsons, a lot of Hanna-Barbarian cartoons. There was a reason why cartoons was so popular. There's a reason why there's still interest in Powerpuff Girls, Dexter's Laboratory. You get what I'm saying? Courage the Cowardly Dog, because those shows are respectful. There's a reason why people love Tom and Jerry to this day still. But when you do the nonsense where you tell people, you tell the fans that grew up on Cartoon Network that something's wrong with them, then you make shows like Teen Titans Go, Thundercats Roar, where they literally making fun of that that previous generation and tell them, hey, we don't need you, blah 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 blah. You guys are losers or whatever. Okay, people start walking away. The ratings start going down. You know what I mean? People are pulling the plug from that. Then you make shows where you're focusing on sexuality all the damn time or diversity and inclusion. That stuff doesn't work like that. You're here to entertain children and honestly young adults, because because think about it, those young adults are the ones that are buying the merchandise. I keep trying to tell people, stop trying to tell adults that it's not for them. No, you need to start making cartoons, or matter of fact entertainment in general, for everyone. You need to figure out a way, not when I mean everyone, I'm not saying you need to make the show needs to be for everyone, but it needs to be a broad appeal to everyone, if that makes sense. I can go back and watch Dexter's Laboratory, and I can also go back and watch all of the classic Boomerang cartoons that my mom watched, like Looney Tunes, for instance. You know what I'm saying? I can go back and watch Looney Tunes, and I'll have a good time watching classic Looney Tunes. Put classic Looney Tunes on right now for the kids today. They don't know that stuff, because guess what? Oh, we got to make sure we censor everything. We got to make sure that this isn't offending somebody. Blah 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 stuff. When back in the day, they weren't worried about that stuff. They were just worried about entertaining people. And until you can get entertainment first, you can't worry about all that nonsense. But what they do, they try to focus on progressive views, diversity, inclusion, teaching children, trying to teach children instead of entertaining them. There's a time and a place for that kind of nonsense. But Cartoon Network, no, I don't expect Cartoon Network to have any shows pushing a message. Honestly, I really don't. Especially if if the message that you're being pushed isn't even entertaining enough, or if the message is about sexuality. Like, get the hell out of here with all that nonsense. Then a lot of the cartoons are sloppy looking, or just unappealing in general. And I'm not trying to sit up here and say that we had all of the cartoons that we had were appealing, looking good or whatever. But the one thing that they did do, they made sure that they were able to make the cartoons sellable. Think about it. What stuff that's on Cartoon Network right now that's sellable to not only kids, but just to the average person? I'll wait. Exactly. None. None. So if you're insulting the previous generation, you're telling them it's not for them. Okay, remember, a lot of us are now starting to have kids of our own or whatever. You were thinking about to let my kids sit down and watch the crap that's on Cartoon Network right now? Hell no. Hell no. I will give them classic stuff for them to watch. I will buy them classic stuff. I wouldn't buy none of this new gen bull crap for them, because it's terrible. It's terrible, you know? And that's something they need to think about. You got to start understanding that if you push away the audience that you accumulated, because remember, Cartoon Network accumulated that audience over 30 something years, 30 odd years, which means that when I was growing up, that's how they got me. And that's how they got a lot of people. Because a lot of us we were just born. Here come Cartoon Network, and then they made sure they had all these cartoons. Now all of a sudden, because we're getting older, you want to push us out for kids who don't really care about this stuff, and then you're wondering why your ratings are floundering. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Trey, I'm so excited to go in my first comic book store this weekend. Oh, awesome. You need to film it and tag me in it. You can send it to me through Instagram, or you can send it to me through Twitter. That'll be really cool to see your reaction. I'll admit I stopped playing the PlayStation 4 Avengers after Black Panther DLC, but I will play it again for Winter Soldier, because I'm a sucker for captain characters. I think the Winter Soldier is in Fortnite. Play Fortnite. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. You're gonna get upset. The game's gonna be is gonna have a lot of glitches. None of that stuff. Just trust me. Don't do it to yourself. You're gonna get disappointed. Wonder Man is not more popular than Bishop or Blue Marvel or Brother Voodoo. He's not, but that's what they want. They want to use white characters, because again, like Young Ripper said, they only see legitimacy in white characters. They don't see legitimacy in black characters. That's just the truth. You made a great point, Trey. Voice is a voice, not skin tone. Exactly. What's going on, Anthony? Don't love how Marvel is using Chadwick's corpse to prop up Prince Prince Cuckoo Khan. They call me Aku Khan, but my enemies call me Namor. Like, get the fuck out of here with that. I'm so disappointed with the casting of Wonder Man. Yeah, me too. I remember it's a rumor they said that MCU is going to race bait, race swap, and ban more of the X-Men characters. I wouldn't put it past them, and honestly let them because the X-Men has been such a popular franchise. Let them destroy the popularity of the X-Men. I triple dog dare them to. I want them to. You know, um, Walking Dead, Telltale game. Clement is a black character who voiced by a white actress, and no one complained about Clem's voice. No one complained about any voice acting voice. No one complains about a voice actor's voice. Honestly, we really don't. I never complain about I don't care. Honestly, you can be a little girl, but if you can, like honestly, Chad could have been voiced by a 9-year-old girl, but if that 9-year-old girl can bring that gravitas to Chad's voice, like the actor who's walking away from the role, go for it. I don't care about your skin tone. I care about, can you give me the character that I want? Can you voice the character how I want him to sound? And if you can't do that, then of course you should walk away from the role, but not because, oh, we need more people of color. Like, honestly, think about it for a second. This one really doesn't even make any sense because, again, Chad is half Mexican, half Japanese. Where are you going to find that at? Where are you going to really find that? You will have to search far and wide, and you have to make sure that that person who knows Japanese and Mexican can speak perfect English. You know what I mean? Like, we can't hear an accent from him. But no, you're not going to be able to find that because that's a rarity. But okay, sure. Actually, the more that I think about it, Valentine might be a self-insert since Alyssa Wong identifies with they, them pronouns. Well, there we go. There's the answer to that one, Cryptic. David is cutting and getting rid of the waste. He has to. He has to. People don't understand. WB is in a financial mess. And ain't nobody, and you can't blame David for that. David just brought the company and now he's trying to clean it up and everybody wants to be upset. Well, what you upset for? What you upset for? The previous regime at WB burnt it to the ground because they had a bitch in charge who didn't know nothing. Walter Hamada, and Cernoff, losers, all of them. Didn't have that brilliant idea. Let's take the movies out of the theater and let's put them on streaming service. What? Like, honestly, they could have easily made money during the pandemic if they put those movies in theater. And just the same, and honest to God, I really believe that they could have made a lot of money for Justice League Snyder Cut on the big screen. It would have been better on the big screen than a streaming service. The fact that it was hard as hell for a lot of people to even watch it because of the fact that people were trying to all watch it all at the same time. And then when the movie went on sale DVD wise, it sold out completely. So there's obviously something to that. You know what I mean? But no, the previous regime wanted to be idiots. I wish it was all animation channel on stream. I don't know about that because animation costs money. And again, if you're not gonna make animation, people have to understand that animation needs to also be able to sell something. And again, a lot of these shows, they could be great all they want to, but if they can't sell products, people aren't going to buy it. Like, think about it. Japan, you got to look at how Japan does it. One Piece. I'm just going to use that One Piece as an example. One Piece is not only a manga. There's a TV show. There are several movies. There are OVAs. Not only that, there are video games. Lots of video games. There is also soundtracks, OTSs for it as well. Not only that, there is merchandise galore. Any kind of merchandise you can think of. Do you want One Piece underwear? Do you want One Piece jewelry? Do you want One Piece statues? Do you want food inspired by the show? You get what I'm saying? Do you want a One Piece bike? Um do you want a shirt with One Piece on it? They're not thinking about that kind of stuff. But when Japan comes up with this stuff, when you're writing a story, you artist, the creator of the shonen has to sit there and think about that stuff. That means that if you have female characters in your show, if they got to be appealing, they have to be appealing. I'm sorry you don't like it, that's just the truth. The same goes for the men. And if you've seen One Piece, sometimes the men and the women look like who did it, what for, and why not. But they're written so well, and they merchandise those characters so well that, hey, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes One Piece will throw out some lewd stuff. It's not canon to anything, but they know that they can get money off of people. You got to think about it like, damn, I understand. I'm not going to, we can't make everything targeted for kids. You have to be able to make sure that this show, this franchise can be for everyone of all ages. Yes, it should be like maybe 13 and up should be able to get into it, but I should be able to put One Piece on for the kids, and they should be able to watch it. Who can stop trying to worry about if there's blood, there's gore, or any of that kind of stuff? That's the wrong thing that you worry about. That's why a lot of these shows don't go anywhere, because they're always worried about how we can censor this stuff, how can we remove this or whatever, how can we de-breast the woman, how can we decup a woman, how can we cover her up, how can we change Japanese food, or change a religion that shouldn't be there or whatever, and stuff like that. People are worried about the wrong stuff instead of just letting it be what it is. The reason why stuff around the world is more popular to United States audience is because it's not censored. It's not censored. Even children are going outside. They're not focusing on anything here because we're always worried about diversity and inclusion, LGBT topics or whatever. But then what happened? A lot of the women look like damn dudes. The men are incompetent. There's so much focus on LGBT, it's not even that damn funny. Characters who are, especially if they're in a fictional world where you know darn well there's just so much abundance of minorities over white people, you just be like, okay, this is just stupid. Women don't need no man. Men need to be saved by women. And then the toys look unappealing. The costuming for the characters look terrible. Like you got to think about this stuff when you're designing characters. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about this stuff. If you don't think about this stuff, then how can you expect people to still watch your show or keep up with your animation? You know what I'm saying? And then think about it. And then when they do anything adult animated related, it's always gotta be something involving sex all the damn time. Then unnecessary race swap of the characters, and then insulting the audience. I don't know what business practice y'all are from, but even I know in business, you do not insult your audience. And yet they keep doing that stuff and then be confused. Like right now, like I said with the whole in my video, if any of you guys haven't watched it yet, the Refuse to Be Stupid Wonder Man casting. Yaya Abdul. First off, they just they just announced a classic Wonder Man figurine, right? Then they also announced that they're going to re-release his solo run. And now his casting for the show for Wonder Man is a black man. But you got two things that you're promoting for Wonder Man where he's clearly a white man. Why? That is so counterproductive, because the audience that would buy Wonder Man are not going to buy the MCU Wonder Man action figure. They're not. They're not. Yeah, there are going to be some people online that might do it, but those are toy collectors. Toy collectors buy every version of a toy. So that's not that ain't it ain't enough, because if that was a case, that Hasbro Ledger figurine with Robbie Reyes and those 4 other characters would have been sold. But again, when you make things that doesn't that the target audience is not in agreement with, guess what? Stuff like this happens. It gets canceled. You know what I'm saying? You can't force people to buy into stupidity. It is what it is. You know, like it's so counterproductive, and I don't understand that. Aside from that, did you read Tiger Division this week? No, I've never heard of this. I've never heard of this, but I'm gonna check it out then. I pretend the Telltale Walking Dead comic book doesn't exist. I didn't know the Telltales had made a Walking Dead comic book. Didn't Alyssa Wong want to make Deadpool pregnant? I heard, yeah. Nickelodeon died sooner than CNN. It officially declined in the early 2010s. Yeah, when you get rid of a lot of the shows that people like, then Nick Disney do their live action crap shows. Yeah. Um, you think Gargoyles will be a good live action movie? Actually, I do. If you get the right writers and have a good script and actually make Goliath and the Manhattan Clan look like how they're supposed to look in the cartoons, oh yeah, you can definitely make it work. Let's see. Yes, I remember Wes said that he wouldn't dare let his kids watch Netflix by himself. You can't. You can't, because there's so much propaganda bull crap on Netflix. Even on the kids tab, you're like, oh, and most of it's really trying to push an agenda on the children. They keep saying, "Oh, we're not pushing an agenda," but then you look at the shows that say they claim for children, and then what they talk about. They talk about LGBT topics. They talk about sexuality topics. They talk about racism and diversity, and you're just like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa! Stop it! Stop it!" And I would also enjoy these new cartoons if they stop pushing LGBT stuff. Exactly, because that's another thing too that people need to understand. Most of your target audience, you have to assume that they're straight. If you want LGBT stuff, that's fine, but understand that LGBT stuff isn't going to sell to most people, because if that's the case, Steven Universe would sell, and Steven Universe don't sell. But everybody be like, "Oh my god, Steven Universe is so popular." Yeah, to an online community of weirdos, but those weirdos didn't show up for the merchandise that Cartoon Network put out. Because why? Because it's unappealing to the mass audience. Sorry, it's the truth. I can't wait when people roast Wonder Man. Yeah. Hey Hunter, yeah, there you go. Yeah. You record it and you make a video and let me see. Also today's entertainment is juvenile, mean spirited, and shallow. That is so true, Sam. Um, what's up, Dr. Hino? What's going on? Do you like, are you asking me, do I like Viv from Arcane? Right? I think that's what you're asking me, right? Oh, by the way, guys, I did do a recording of my thoughts on Cyberpunk Edge Runner. So I'm gonna need y'all to watch that, because you guys was asking me to watch it. And I watched it, and I recorded a video for you guys. So watch that. Let me know what you think. Do I like Viv from Arcane? Not really. Not really. She's not appealing to me as a character. I like the story, but as a character, I'm just like, oh God, I wish you were a little bit more feminine than whatever the hell they is. Because even then, a main character female with different colored hair, I'm like, oh, here we go. She most likely gonna be a butch bitch, or she gonna be a lesbo, and I'm just not into it. I honestly, I want a female. If you're gonna have a female that's gonna be a gay, you better make sure she look like a goddamn female that I can get with. If anything, you know what I'm saying. I want I want a woman that looks good fighting. I don't want to see a woman that look like a butch bitch. I'm sorry, I don't. It's unappealing to me. More like Wonder Black. Yeah, that's what they should have called him. That's what it should have been called, Wonder Black. Have I seen Kefmer? No, I don't think I have, Omega. Um oh, okay, hey, that's still cool. That's still cool, Hunter. Once you go there, then you can still record. It ain't gonna kill you to wait until next Thursday. Did you play Mass Effect before? Yes, I have, and no, I have not beat the games, but I played it when I was younger, and I was just playing. I didn't pay attention to the story, so I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you nothing. And no, I did not play the third game. So, but yes, I do know about that ending. I do know they had to re-release it because wow, that ending was terrible. Do they sit in a room and pick out what series to ruin? Pretty much, Faith. Um, do you need the leaks? Wait, what? Do you need the leaks? The leaks are out on Reddit. K. Dot did a screen. What? What leaks? Bob's Burger character Linda Blinch is voiced by a man. Yeah. Arno, what's going on? Ebony, how's it going? I think it's to avoid paying royalties to Universal. Yeah, I heard. Yeah, Universal. That's why I was confused about a lot of stuff that was happening with the She-Hulk and Namor stuff because I'm like, wait, Universal still have rights to that stuff. Like, how in the hell is that even possible? But okay. If I was Universal, I'd be like, no, Marvel, you can't use none of it. You can't use none of it. Trey is backwards. They cared that much the voice actor race to match, but they also say race don't matter when it comes to adaptation. It's retarded. Exactly, Roland Dodge. Make it make sense. The Justice League was long as fuck, 3 hours or so. Okay, and we watched that terrible ass Avengers Endgame, and that movie was close to 4 hours too. And guess what? Like dummies, everybody consumed that whole. And let's be honest, Avengers Endgame was not worth 3 hours. I rather watch the Snyder cut over it Endgame any day of the week, honestly. And remember, the Snyder cut literally had to merge 3 damn movies into one. Like, just so he can tell a coherent story because those fuckers at WB were like, nah, we're not gonna let you do multiple movies to explain your story. You need to hurry up, introduce all of these characters in this universe so we can hurry up and get to $1 billion like the Avenger movie. Naruto Shippuden. I do like Naruto Shippuden, and I watched all of Naruto Shippuden. What's next? Cisgendered and straight voice actor step away from LGBT roles in animation. They probably would. Election election season is here. I'm not saying that word. No Republicans, no Democrats issuing to bring you to a new generation of problematics. Vote now. Vote Arno 2022. Oh Lord, I'd be scared if Arno was elected. I'd be like, oh God, oh Jesus. I'm just glad most of this Tumblr art BS is going away. Also, I know it's been a while since I've been on your live. Hey, it's no problem, Ronan. I understand. I understand. um, but hey, I'm glad you're here now, so that's good. AT&T, WBDC went all in on streaming instead of network television and theatrical release. Exactly, exactly. Um, Trey, did the CalArt style hurt Western animation? I think so. Yeah, I think so too. Don't nobody want to. I'm not saying that style of animation can't work, but when every show does it, oh no, oh no. Yu-Gi-Oh took cleavage and breast size of the female characters. Yeah, I know. I know. They took away my boo's boobs. I love me my dark magician girl. I was like, this cannot stand. Her boobs are bigger than this. Boobs are bigger than this. One complaint I heard from the normies is how kiddie the MCU is, even from teenagers they target. Yeah, it's getting beyond stupid, honestly. You seen that New Mutants 31 previews by Charlie Jane Anders, the trans woman who never wrote a comic? No, I haven't seen it. Trey, it's hard for me to take people that defends She-Hulk seriously, Linda Kay and Nerdette. You know what? I was watching Linda Kay's video, and because sometimes she has she has some good things to say or whatever. But when she started defending She-Hulk, and I'm like, wait, but girl, you never read She-Hulk though. So how are you going to try to say that you don't understand where the hate's coming from? Because you're looking at She-Hulk from the view of a woman instead of looking at it from the view of a fandom who knows about this character. Because you're talking about She-Hulk is a screw up. Girl, in what reality was she a screw up? Yeah, in the show she is, and that's fine for a regular character. But when we're talking about a superhero show, when we're talking about a superhero character, no, no, I don't even understand what that was. I also heard that somebody had also posted that she had lost her monetization. So I don't even know how that's even possible to lose monetization. Adult cartoons always a comedy. Yeah. Omega said fuck Western media. Trey, so is the MCU gonna turn Wonder Man purple? Maybe. I remember Jordan Peele wanting to reboot Gargoyles. DeMar said too much nudity on Netflix. I guess so. You know what? I will say Edge Runners was just unnecessary, but I'm not gonna complain about the women because they're women. But yeah, sometimes it can be too much for people. But you know, I don't know because I can't really say no to it because that'll be like censoring things. But I will say tone down the nudity if especially when it's a scene that doesn't really require nudity. Don't do it. If it doesn't require nudity, don't do it. But if you're doing a fan shot, I can understand because sometimes you need to have that. You need to have that fan shot for the fans. You be like, oh yeah. It's sad that we won't get a Red Hood animated movie or Red Hood and Outlaws. Yeah, but that's not what they wanted to do. I noticed that the people that like the MCU She-Hulk don't blame Jen for anything. Pretty much. You should check out Legend of Fox Machina. It's amazing. Okay. I watched it already, Trey. Nice. Trey wants that Justice League Unlimited Wonder Woman. And I wish Wonder Woman would go back to that outfit. Please. Batman and Superman are back in their classic costumes, and Wonder Woman is still in that movie costume, and it's making me sick. What's a butch bitch? A butch bitch is basically a woman who who dresses like a darn man, who acts like a man, who fights like a man, talks like a man, act like she a man. Basically, if you've seen Abby, if you've seen Vi, if you've seen any woman that don't wear traditional girly things or even look like an appealing female character, if she has a shaved head on the side, if her arm muscles is bigger than the average male, you know something. You know what I'm saying? That's a butch bitch. Have I seen or read Black Butler? I've seen Butler, but I never read it. You think Sam Raimi can he make a Nightmare on Elm Street or Friday the 13th? Yes, I do. Leak spoilers for Black Panther 2 on Reddit. Oh, cool. I didn't know somebody had spoiled the movie. Honestly, I don't care because I'm not watching the movie anyway. um no one ever talks about Mr. Terrific, and he's the third smartest DC character. I know, it's so crazy that they keep ignoring characters like that. What do you think about the female protagonist from Iron Zar anime? I've never heard of that anime, Demars. Did you hear about the new trans writer? No. And you already asked me that question, Roland Dodge. CBR did an article saying 10 reasons why the MCU is losing steam. Oh, well, let's see. Um, 10 reasons the MCU is losing steam. Okay. Let's pull it up and let's share it. Let's see if I agree with anything they're saying. I mean, this girl is creepy. That trailer was creepy as hell from Megan. I was like, nope. Number 10, the MCU is too reliant on cheap jokes. Agree. Definitely agree. Hell to the yes. The MCU earliest film were superb at incorporating humor into otherwise serious and tense movies. The jokes were elegant, woven into the narrative, helping to tell the story and create funny character interactions. Sadly, the MCU soon became overly reliant on jokes. That is definitely true. Um, in later MCU movies, jokes frequently interrupt the flow of the story, which means that projects like Love and Blunder played more like a mid-tier sitcom. Marvel keeps shoehorning in humor during impromptu scenes, lessen the stakes and emotional impact. This become a major complaint among MCU fans, but it doesn't look like the intrusive humor is going away anytime soon. Okay. Number 9, the MCU didn't do certain characters justice. Oh, really? Because I mean, we've been saying that for a long time, but every time we say that, oh, you guys are racist, you're sexist, you hate females. The titular hero in a superhero film should always be interesting and fun to watch. If there's no compelling hero at the forefront of the movie, the film suffers as a result. For many fans, Captain Marvel failed to have a captivating hero. It's clear Captain Marvel was meant to be one of the main superheroes after Avengers Endgame. However, many people, including fans of the comic book character, found Captain Marvel to be least interesting superhero in the MCU. She wasn't given an interesting character arc, which means the MCU may be dwindling when it comes to interest and entertaining characters. Additionally, she proves the MCU doesn't always treat its characters well. I mean, we've been trying to tell you this about this helpful, but every time somebody criticizes this skank, y'all will get mad at us. Like, okay, um, number 8, the Netflix shows decreased in quality. That is so true. That is true. Like it's like they slashed their budget in half. The MCU Netflix shows started strong with the first season of Daredevil and Jessica Jones, which was praised for their excellent storytelling and dynamic character. However, these series quickly lessened in quality and disappointed many fans and critics. Luke Cage, Iron Fist failed a captive audience on the same level Jessica Jones and Daredevil did. Many fans felt like Luke Cage and Iron Fist suffered from pacing issues and didn't have strong villains to help carry the series. Afterwards, the Netflix MCU releases weren't as well received, with many believing it failed to live up to its potential. Number 7, the Spider-Man movie showed the MCU's limitations. Although the MCU Spider-Man movies has seen major success, they've proven that the franchise film don't feel distinct. When comparing the MCU Spidey films to Sam Raimi trilogy or the Mark Webb's duology, it's clear that the MCU suffers from some sort of limitation. Whereas Sam Raimi's trilogy and the Amazing Spider-Man duology are inventive, distinctive, and showcase their respective director style, the MCU Spider-Man films seems to be constricted. The results in the movies that feels interchangeable, lack of individually. This is in direct contrast to comic books, which embrace each superhero uniqueness with different styles and tones and theme. Well, because y'all made Spider-Man into Iron Boy Jr. or aka Iron Man's bitch. Like, of course it wasn't gonna do well. Number 6. Number 6. The Hulk is no longer an interesting character. No shit, Sherlock. The Hulk started off as being one of the best characters in MCU with his sympathetic journey and compelling inner struggles. After Avengers Age of Ultron, the Hulk became more of a joke, losing a lot of elements that have initially made him so nuanced and compelling. Films like Thor Ragnarok, Avengers, Infinity War devolved the Hulk's journey by including too much humor and not focusing enough on Bruce Banner and the Hulk's relationship. Avengers Endgame even went as far as skip over the Hulk and Bruce's character development into Professor Hulk, which upset many viewers. Fans of the Hulk feel that the MCU neglected him, practically turning him into a fodder character. Yeah, he pretty much is. The She-Hulk Attorney at Law received criticism. Although many people were looking forward to She-Hulk Attorney at Law, the show would wound up disappointing many audience, including comic book fans. The number of viewers thought that the Attorney at Law had weak humor and found the main character less likable than Black Widow or Daredevil. While Attorney at Law is not without its fan, it suffered from criticism. Many felt that this criticism is unfounded, but either way, the MCU show no longer receives the same overwhelming praise that they once did. Attorney at Law has made fewer people excited for future shows. Yeah, like hands down, She-Hulk has literally like destroyed the goodwill of the MCU shows going forward for a lot of fans of the MCU. Lots of fans left after Avengers Endgame. Avengers Endgame was an enormous hit, and people commonly refer to it as one of the best MCU movies. But however, Endgame was also the point that many people stopped watching the MCU movies. Many fans believe the main overarching story of the MCU had finally concluded. As a result, some audience felt like there was no need to keep investing into the superhero franchise. For those audience, the MCU was already wearing out its welcome and lesson in quality as it continued. Yeah, because if you look at Endgame, it was sloppily put together. Don't care what none of y'all say. Sloppily put together. The CGI was horrible in Endgame. That CGI was ridiculous, ridiculously lazy. More fans are voicing their dislike of the franchise, as they should. While the MCU has garnered many fans of the franchise, has also received many detractors. What's noticeable is that many MCU detractors are actually former MCU fans who became disillusioned with the franchise. An increased number of MCU fans are voicing their dislike of the franchise. One drawback of releasing some of the best superhero film ever made means that other installments can't live up to the hype. Although the MCU remains popular, its popularity is gradually waning, which may be a sign of things to come. Yeah, because the stuff that they've been doing lately has been unacceptable. What they did with Thor Love and Blunder was just crap. The Captain America ending didn't make no kind of sense. They brought Vision back in WandaVision as the White Vision, and then he just up and left without nothing. It's been so much crap, it's not even funny. Number two, the box office numbers don't motivate the MCU to make better movies. That is so true. They got complacent. They've gotten complacent. The MCU is suffering from stagnation. The more recent films feel formulaic and made with less innovation than Phase One and Phase Two. However, MCU flicks still do well at the box office, which doesn't motivate Marvel to make more interesting movies. Although many people complain about the MCU feeling repetitive, there's no reason to make each film distinct and creative as long as the movies keep hitting the jackpot at the box office. Marvel and Disney will stick to their winning formula, even if it means overall quality of the MCU hits a rock bottom. Yeah, that's true. Because I mean, people are stupid, but I ain't. The MCU shows and movies take the focus off of the main heroes. Fans have noticed a common element in the recent MCU's outings. The movies and shows are pushing aside their leads to focus on side bitches. This has become a major criticism of the modern MCU era. The fans are worried that the franchise will throw away its popular heroes to usher in a new generation of characters. That's exactly what they're doing. Fans dislike how the TV shows and movies are taking attention away from the leads like Hawkeye and Doctor Strange and Black Panther to make way for their proteges. If this trend continues, the hype for the next MCU films may have gone down because audience will no longer be expecting to see heroes that they have grown attached to. That is definitely true. That is definitely true. Let's see what everybody said. I'm sorry, guys. I had to read that kind of stuff. Um, maybe I'll think about doing a video on Arcane. I don't know if anybody even cares about Arcane. Well, anything I have to see anyway. Um, to be honest, I didn't watch Linda K's vid, but I did hear about it. Well, watch the video. Watch the videos of her criticizing She-Hulk so you can understand what she's saying. I watched it so I could understand what she was getting at. I didn't agree, and it's just kind of weird to. I mean, like I understand people have their opinions, but it's kind of weird when you're telling people who read the books, who knows these characters, that you don't understand where their hatred is coming from. Are you saying are you saying that because you purposely don't want to understand what people are saying? Because sometimes I feel like people just do it because they don't want to understand where the criticism is coming from. But that's just my opinion. Evening everyone, evening Dominic. Um, like Grace Jones, Butch bitch comment. Wait, hold on. No, not Grace Jones. Grace Jones is not a butch bitch. Now, if you talking about Grace Randolph, that's just a bitch. And no, Grace Randolph is never a butch bitch because she's a female first and foremost. She dresses like a female and she walks and have composure like a female, you know. Um, but Vi didn't. I'm simping for Caitlin from Arcane. Nice. Um, what anime film do you want DC to make if they do it? Okay. I would love for them to do. Let's see, what storyline have I've always wanted DC to actually do? That's not an obvious one. I would love for them to do Superman Emperor Joker. I would love for that story to be animated, but it seems like that movie will have to be in a two-parter. I would love to see that movie being animated, definitely. And I would love to see a classic Wonder Woman story, something from pre New 52, nothing from New 52 or Rebirth. I would love. I can't think of a title right now for a Wonder Woman one, but when I come up with a title, I'll let you guys know. But I would love to see a classic proper Wonder Woman movie that would show off a little bit more of her villains and her teaming up with Donna Troy and Cassie Sandsmark, Wonder Girl. Um, Trey, people will defend a swap, but they'll ignore the original diverse characters. Yes, they do it all the time. Tiger Division is a comic from Marvel that's about a South Korean superhero team with a bunch of original South Korean superheroes like Luna Snow, White Fox, Captain South Korea. Ooh, that sounds cool. They keep choosing the gay Mr. Terrific. Oh my god. And that's the thing too. Mr. Terrific's not even gay. That was another thing that the CW just like screwed that up. Um Trey, is there an adaptation that you do or don't want anymore? Um is there an adaptation that I don't want like from current Marvel and DC? From current DC, I can definitely tell you the Batman. The Matt Everything Matt Reeves, I do not want at all. Not at all. I really wish it stopped right there. No, no more. We're done. We're done with it, honestly. Um, from Marvel, Phase 4, Phase 4. I really wish Phase 4 just didn't exist. Everything in Phase 4 didn't exist from Marvel. It's done more harm than good. Um Adaptations that I do want, that I would love for them to adapt from the Marvel universe, is that I would love uh I would love for them to adapt a Steve Rogers Captain America story, but a Captain America story that focus mainly on Steve Rogers. Like instead of having a Civil War as his third movie, I would love for it to be like Captain America Cold War or something. I want That's the kind of title I want. I want a Captain America story that focus on Steve Rogers and his supporting cast, but he's the main character, but without the Avengers, if that makes sense. So I think the only characters that from the Avengers that can be in there, it would be Black Widow and the Falcon and Winter Soldier. But Winter Soldier's not even part of the Avengers team anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And a focus on Captain America and Sharon Carter's relationship. Definitely that. That's what I would want for a Marvel adaptation. But I'm drawing a blank on a Captain America story. Hold on, let me see, because I usually have a list of stories that I can pull out. Because there is one Captain America storyline that I did read that I cannot think of right now, and I am mad. Oh, I am mad that I can't think of a storyline right now. And I'm not talking about Death to Captain America or whatever, but there was a storyline that I read from Captain America that I am drawing a blank on right now. So I will pull up my list of the stories. Hold on. Oh, here's one. Here's definitely one that we can do. We can do the Death of the Red Skull. So I definitely want a Captain America story that not only that focus on Captain America and Red Skull. Like I love a good classic Captain America Red Skull story. That would definitely be really cool, honestly. That one would be cool. So I would take that storyline. Because we already did the Winter Soldier, so that's definitely already one that we can already avoid right there. But definitely Death of Red Skull will probably be a good one that I would definitely love to do. But that's just my kind of opinion. Uh, and then we can always do the original Secret Empire storyline, and that storyline is with Captain America and the Falcon. That was a really interesting one. So if you really want to do a storyline with Captain America and the Falcon, bam, there you go. And for adaptations for Superman, I mean, I would want an adaptation of Superman Rebirth. That's right. I would want an adaptation of Superman Rebirth storyline for the DCEU movie. So since Henry Cavill's back as Superman, I would love for a Rebirth style storyline for him where I don't care what I don't care what it has to be. It needs to be in the style of Rebirth. Take whatever storyline from Superman Rebirth, honestly, um and adapt it correctly. It doesn't have to be a one for one, but adapt it and bring back that hope and that lightness from Superman, and give Henry Cavill a classic Superman suit with underwears. He needs to have his trunks. It's non-negotiable. All right, cool. That's what I want. um I forgot Alyssa Wong turned Swordmaster into Iron Fist. Oh yeah, they admit it now. Yeah, Iron Man's bitch. Pretty much. Who wrote this article and how did this writer slip in? I don't know, Demars. Hold on. Let me see. Let me check the writer. Let me check the writer. Who wrote this? DJ Soul. How in the world did this person get this? That is crazy. But okay. All right. I'm not mad at it. I ain't mad at it, but okay. They ruined Hulk and She-Hulk. They nerfed him. Yeah. Damn. Less likable than Black Widow and Daredevil. Man, I swear CBR let these writers slip into keep their credibility. Somebody tried to say that I should give Leanna give She-Hulk Attorney at Law a chance and watch it before judging it. No, you're allowed to judge it by the damn trailers and the commercial for it, and then the clips that they're showing, they promote it for, just like all of the stuff that they promote for Wakanda Forever. All that shit looks terrible. So no, I'm not going to watch the movie, and no, I don't have to watch it, and no, I don't have to watch it because Chadwick Boseman died. You kiss my ass. Even the normies and MCU shield sites are saying the MCU is failing. Yeah, Endgame was a mess. Thank you. In MCU, the Endgame was a hot mess. The Endgame was just a collage of the most memorable scenes of the MCU, and it did some things right, but it failed as a movie general. Yeah, I stopped reading CBR a long time ago once it tossed away its journalist integrity covering comic book news. I understand. I think the MCU is going to decline further and further. I hate with so the MCU wants to do all new, all different. That failed in the comic books. I can't believe I agree with CBR. I know, that's what I said too. I hate with a passion Captain America Civil War. I can understand why you hate Captain America Civil War, because even though it's a good movie, it's not a Captain America movie. And it infuriates me that they wasted Steve Rogers' third movie on an Avengers movie. Like, what the hell? That should have been called an Avengers movie and gave Captain America a real Captain America movie. What's Grace Randolph's deal with Henry Cavill? I don't know. I honestly don't know, because um like Anna, I'm a simp for Henry Cavill. I'm not like a retarded simp like Anna, because Anna be about to burst out of her damn body for Henry Cavill. But Henry Cavill is such a charming man. He talks like a damn geek. The man is awesome. Like, anytime he dresses up as any kind of character, he just brings such a gravitas for it. He defends the fans, and the man looks like Superman. Like, put his ass in a Superman costume, he looked like he walked off the page. Like, look at him. Look at him. She's just jealous. She's just jealous because people love Henry Cavill, and a lot of things that we find out, that a lot of higher executives in Hollywood don't like a person that's that charming to the fans, because he wants to do things for the fans, while the executives and higher ups don't want to do things for the fans, and they don't like when he kind of defends the fans over tearing them down. Trey, was Marvel now when Marvel started failing? No, all new, all different is when they start failing. It was a slight decline for Marvel now, but all new, all different is really where it just was like, oh hell no. Brave and Bold already did that though. Yeah. Keanu Reeves as the Question. Well, no, Brave and the Bold did an adaptation, but that's not, the story's not a Batman story, it's a Superman story. So Emperor Joker, the actual story, which means that Matrix Supergirl shows up, Superboy shows up, Steel shows up, the ugly version of the Justice League shows up. Lois Lane is with the Joker, has a bald head and wears different color wigs. That's like, you didn't really see Batman in that book until closer towards the end of the book. You know what I'm saying? I want to see that crazy odd story. That's what I want to see. Keanu Reeves asked the Question. I can see that. If Phase 4 is this bad, how bad is Phase 5 and Phase 6? I don't know, because at this point I'm not sticking around. Is it the original Secret Empire? Yeah. I have a bad feeling about the Fantastic Four and X-Men. The mutants. Yeah. I have no faith in Secret Wars movie. No, nothing from Superman that has anything to do with business. No, God, no. Trey, you want Batman and Superman to be in drawers? What? What, Roland Dodge? I don't even know what you're trying to say. I would want adaptation of Superman cult. I think that That's an underrated story. Hold on, let me see. Let me look that up because I don't think I know that storyline. Which that's fine because that'll give me something to look into. Cause if you really need me, you got to love me harder. Gotta love me harder. Ooh, 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 ooh. Love me, love me, love me. Ooh, I'm gonna have to read this one. This one looks cool. Oh God, he got the mullet. Shit, I hate the mullet look for Superman. But I'm gonna read it though. I'm gonna read it and I'm gonna do a review on it just for you mentioning that. She just mad because Henry Cavill is a wholesome Chad. I'm just saying, if Henry Cavill was my uncle or any kind of relationship to me, his ass would have been wearing a Superman costume. I'm just saying, I would like put the Superman costume on. Superman looks. I mean, Henry Cavill looks weird with facial hair, though. Yeah, he really does. It's like, remove that. Remove that. Clean cut, bro. Clean cut. Um, Imagine if Phase Two introduced Captain Marvel, and the one getting cast as the Kree Defender is either Brandon Roth or Henry Cavill. Oh my God, that would be so cool. That would be so cool. Cavill is a certified geek from gaming to books, novels, and comics alike. He has a pleasant aura where you can just sit and chill with him. Yeah, I mean, for God's sakes, Henry Cavill literally did a video of him building a goddamn computer, and everybody lost their collective shits on the internet. Everybody was like, "Oh my God, Henry Cavill built a gaming computer by himself." You know, um, Captain America 3 did not age well with me because I always have to answer people giving Steve crap for not immediately telling Tony Bucky killed your parents. But my thing is, like, how the hell am I supposed to tell you that? Tell you something like that? That's weird. That is so weird to even put that into the storyline. Was just you know. Um, I heard the Witcher crew didn't like him because he's a stickler to continuity, regardless of what character he's playing. What a guy. I got more respect for him. Me too. Fam, I just want a Flash Green Lantern movie. Hell, I'll even take Captain Atom. Oh, Captain Atom would be nice. Captain Atom would be nice. If I get a Flash movie, it can't I want a Flash movie that doesn't have anything to do with Barry Allen. And Green Lantern, a Green Lantern movie that I would actually want to see the downfall of Hal Jordan. And what I mean is I want to follow the previous arc before he lost Coast City and before he became Parallax. Like I want to see that storyline, then I want to see that transition of Parallax, and then I want to see the introduction of Kyle Rayner, if that makes sense. I know people don't like it, but I thought I thought it was a really crafted story. I know some people don't like, oh my God, Hal Jordan went, evil or whatever and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, he saved everyone's life during Zero Year. And with Wally West, I would just love to see a classic Wally West storyline. Just nothing involved Barry Allen at all. Nope. Kiss my ass. I don't want to see Barry no more, honestly. Which one is better, Doctor Strange or Doctor Fate? Doctor Fate. Um, if Secret Wars is under Coogler, we are doomed. I think the new Captain America will be shit because he wants to be Chadwick Boseman. Yeah. Would you ever do an honest retrospective on Electric Superman? I never thought about it, Dominic. I haven't read that story since I was a little kid, honestly. I read it and I don't remember it like that. So I will have to really sit down and reread that book. Um, I was saying you want Superman and Batman to be in tidy whities. Well, they're tights. I mean, they supposed to have their underwears on the outside. It's just a classic look. Honestly, I know people think it's stupid, but who cares if they think it's stupid? Nobody asks you. You know what I mean? Hopes for Secret Invasion. Um, I will hope that they bring in the Agents of Shield cast. That's what I will hope for them to do. Why Kevin Feige hate Inhumans? Why not the MCU? I don't know. Well, no, because him and Jeff Loeb got into it, and that's him and Jeff Loeb got issues or whatever. But honestly, I'd rather take Jeff Loeb over Kevin Feige because at least Jeff Loeb knows more about comics and the characters than Feige did. And the only reason why Inhumans kind of sucked was because there really was no budget. And because Kevin Feige, snowballed him, can't really do much. Yeah, I would love to see Henry Cavill as 007. Is the Flash even coming out though? Yeah, the Flash is coming out because um WB put too much money into that movie. They can't cancel that movie even if they wanted to, and they can't recast Ezra even if they wanted to, honestly. Not to mention the fact that Steve had his hands full trying to find and save Bucky since he went MIA after Captain America 2. And even when Steve found Bucky, the whole world was out to kill him. Yeah, that was so weird. It was just too much going on at once. Shit, if we talking Marvel, then I want a Nova and Annihilation Wave. Oh my god, spooky. That would be so amazing to see um the Annihilation Wave event book. Oh my god, I love that book. And then but the Guardians have to be the Guardians from the comic books before Bendis and James Gunn made them a jokes. Why I don't like Barry Allen? Why I don't like Barry Allen? Because he gave us the new 52. He gave us the new 52. His story was done. He was done. He was done as a character. He had a good sacrifice in Crisis on Infinite Earth. Wally West was coming into his own as a character. He held the Flash title for 30 years. And if they really wanted to revitalize the Flash storyline, you give Wally West a good storyline instead of bringing Barry Allen back just so Barry can come back and be like, oh, I need to go back in the past to save my mom, fucks up the DC timeline, literally separates and destroys a lot of the characters' connections that we've had. And then they were like, oh, it wasn't Barry's fault. It was really Dr. Manhattan's fault. Like, they never want to let Barry take any blame for anything he's done. And not to mention, too, is that if you're watching the CW Flash, you're watching Wally West. You're not watching Barry Allen because that's not Barry Allen. Most of those storylines that you see are based on Wally West storylines. They're not even based on Barry Allen. Just a few. Just a few. You know? Um, I'm just tired of deconstruction of characters, hero versus heroes being killed off, characters being bent and swapped. Me too. Steve only had a hunch that it was Bucky that killed Tony's parents. He only saw the video for the first time along with Tony. Well, I don't know, scripted, because Steve said, because Tony turned to him and he was like, how long have you known? Like, how would you assume that he would have known? But it seemed like, he knew. Like, Steve must have seen the video at least once. Feige doesn't know about comics. First time hearing this. Yeah, of course, Kevin Feige doesn't know about the comic books. I think James Gunn and Kevin Feige are overrated. Me too. Currently, there's a trade paperback for Electric Superman under the name Superman Blue. Cool, nice. I was on Planet Flax. Darius said Letitia wasn't anti recaster. She was liking everything asking recast T'Challa no longer doing so. I have no idea. I have no idea about that. What was going on with that one? Feige and Victoria Alonso doesn't seem to care about the source material, and Victoria Alonso seemed like she hated the damn source material. They can just make Guardians of the Galaxy a bit darker with them being the front line where they escape the negative zone and Nova could appear in the final scene. That would be cool. A Nova movie could take place during the snap period and help him rebuild the core. That would be nice. Trey, they don't believe in taking responsibility. That's so true. What was Granny Goodness in the Snyder cut? She was Granny Goodness, except for she had short hair instead of her long white locks, and we never got a chance to see her torture anybody. Damn it. But she wore what she wore in the comic books. Trey, whose fault IRL for the declining of modern day comics? Is it Bendis issuing I wouldn't necessarily. Well, I mean, if we're talking about writer wise, it can go for anybody, honestly. But the decline of modern comics have always come down to all new, all different, and it has come down to DC New 52 for DC to reboot the universe for no damn reason, because there was no reason to reboot the universe at all, because they said they were trying to get new readers in. Okay, that's great. But what you could have did is you could have did a reintroduction of the characters to people. That's what you could have did. Not, oh, we're going to reboot the entire continuity, and all of that years, all of those 30 years of continuity. Who cares? Except for Batman and Green Lantern, though. That didn't make any logical sense. Um, all new, all different definitely was a declining factor for Marvel. Where everybody was getting changed, characters were coming out the closet. There were so many events, but I would probably also say the start of Marvel Now, because that's where we just got overblown with so many events for no reason. Every character had about 500 million during events. It was just ridiculous. So I would definitely have to say 2011 is the decline of modern comic books. I see your reasoning, man. I need to read more Wally West. Yes, definitely read classic Wally West stories. Isn't it dumb that Superman moved War World near Earth? I didn't know he did that. I haven't finished reading the War World saga, but I mean, I don't know. Alonzo hates the source material to point to she seems to hate men and Caucasian characters. Of course she does. It's the editor's fault. They always approve some bullshit. That's true. That's why you got to clean house with everyone, honestly. Now that I think about it, Adam Strange movie would be amazing. I would love to see a Thanagarian Rand war, a proper one, spooky, not that bull crap that they put into Green Lantern Beware My Power. So comics sabotage themselves, which continue to do today with these terrible writers. Yes. What's wrong with Mark Brooks? He's a weirdo. Even before all new, all different, Marvel has been declined after Civil War, House of M, Decimation. Yeah, that's true, because Marvel's problem was too many events. Too many events that was happening at once. It was Victoria Alonso wanted to ask, why is it X-Men? Because she's stupid. She's stupid. What's going on, Keely? Give me a second, guys. Let me get a little sippy sip of water. Um, we're just talking about Marvel and DC and the decline that's been happening. You know what I mean? um, but let me get some water right quick so I can finish talking. Okay. Oh, that's the good stuff right now, y'all. Whew. Jesus. Okay. Yeah. But I also heard that Elon Musk had like fired a lot of people and locked them out. But I wanted to show this video right quick, because my God, if I had a job like that, it's like, you got to be kidding me. So I'm gonna hold on. Let me pull up this video that I saw, because that's that bullshit. Okay, So this is the video that people been sharing, right? So I gotta show you guys this.
Welcome to a day in my life as a Twitter employee. So this past week went to SF for the first time at a Twitter office, badged in.
Look at this office. Freaking amazing. Okay.
And honestly, took a moment to just soak everything in. What a blessing. Also started my morning off with an iced matcha from
She got an iced matcha. Jesus
the
Lord.
pitch. Then I had a meeting, so quickly scheduled one of these little pod rooms, which were so cool. They're literally noise canceling. Took my meeting, got ready for fun.
Look at this. What are they serving? Okay.
Look how delicious this food looks. Oh my goodness, I was so overwhelmed. Then made my way down to this log cabin area.
You gotta be kidding me. Look at this. This is just ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know what this is, but it was really cool. Played some
foosball and a lounge, you dumb bitch.
Unwind a bit.
Look, they got a yoga and a lounge and a wine place. Why?
Also found this really cool meditation room that I thought was super neat. I didn't do any yoga, but they have this yoga room if you are a yogi, so also thought that was really cool. Had a couple more.
Oh, look, more incompetent females running companies or working at companies that they have no business working at.
Meetings in the afternoon, had a ton of projects.
Meetings? What meetings? What did y'all do? Nothing.
That we needed to knock out. Say hi to my teammates. Went to the library to kind of get some more work done. Obviously, had to have our afternoon coffee, so made
afternoon coffee for what? You ain't did shit.
Espresso, and then before leaving for the day, had some red wine. That's on.
Red wine. She got red wine on her way out the door.
Went up to the rooftop and just honestly enjoyed the beautiful weather. So awesome trip.
Wow, are you fucking kidding me? Bitch, please. Bitch, please. Bitch, please. What is this? I've never seen nothing like this before in my life. This pisses me off because I work at the airport. So to see something like this, that is oh my God. What in hell's name? You know? Did Dio and Quesada ruin Marvel and DC over time? Yes. Over time, yes. The problem with DC and Marvel events is they don't amount to anything. Well, Omega, I would say that for Marvel, DC's events usually amounted to something. Recently it hasn't, but even early New 52, the events meant something. Nowadays, no. But Marvel's events didn't amount to shit. But what? During the late 2010s, early 2010s, it didn't amount to nothing. How do you feel the Dio going back to DC? I don't know. It doesn't really matter unless they're bringing the price down and retconning a lot of the characters being LGBT. It's a lost cause for DC comic books. It will always be a lost cause for DC comic books. When watching the CW Flash, I was screaming, "Stop stealing Wally's shit, Barry!" Exactly. Do you think Michael Jai White is Black Lightning? No. We already have a Black Lightning, and Michael J. White played Bronze Tiger, a black man, in the DC universe before. There are still some gems from Marvel and DC that are worth people's time and money. However, they're giving their time to back issues. I would too, because first off, even if there are good books in the right now from DC and Marvel, the price doesn't justify you paying for it. Did you see that clip of Victoria Alonso saying in Spanish, Namor? Yeah, I saw it. I saw it. Adult daycare. That's what it seems like, Demar's. Like, I wish. So it's an expensive hangout spot paid by our taxes. Nice. Yeah. Elon might move the company to Texas so it can get away from the progressive culture. It needs to. How do you feel about the X-Men? I really wish they'll come back. I really wish the real X-Men return. because whatever they're doing with the X-Men currently, that's not the X-Men. How much do they do? Not much. Not much. The music let me know she ain't doing shit. Of course she wasn't. If I was in charge of this office, I would have a combination of Danny LaRusso and Johnny Lawrence to get these people working so they can develop thick skin. Bitch, what are you drinking wine on a job for? I never. Exactly. $19 per hour? No, Spooky. They get paid more than that. They get paid more than that. Trust me. Why do you want your employees to be drunk on the job? I don't know. Why is this Twitter employee talking like a teenager? You're a grown ass woman. I don't know. I'm more baffled by the fact that what are they doing there? What do they do? I'm confused. I ain't never seen nothing like this before. You're running a business, not an adult daycare. Apparently, it's adult daycare. This isn't work. Sooner or later, those Twitter staff members are going to turn into donkey. I bet you excited for the DC Marvel events. Nope, I'm not. If Ben Affleck comes back to the DCEU, they keep Bat versus Superman canon. Would you make slight retcons and say that the dead Robin is Jason Todd? It's always been Jason Todd. I don't really care what Snyder said with that one. Everybody knows is Jason Todd. I don't know what he was thinking with that one. That didn't make damn sense. God gave. I know he wanted to do something different, but that ain't different. That ain't the one. Especially when they had already announced that they were doing a Nightwing movie after the events of the Batman movie that was supposed to be happening after the events of Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice. So it wouldn't make no sense for that Robin that's dead to be Dick Grayson. The DO is currently involved in Frank Miller's independent comic company. That's great. Thoughts on the Moon Knight's comics? They're okay. Because Twitter makes you regress to a 15-year-old. Yes. I can't believe that this is all she does. I bet. What are the comments? Oh, look, there's some comments. I want to see what the comments are. I bet you. No, I don't. I want to see.
Well,
I want to see some comments. Liquidating parasites. Crying while getting millions in serving package. I'm sure they're crying. Where the room they censored the speech. That's every room. Firing them like open it. There's something I really hate about these videos. The indulgence and the voice, maybe. It's serious wet red wine on tap vibes. Fire them all. Like, this is ridiculous. No wonder we still don't have an edit button. Yoga mat equals fire 75% of the employees. Y'all really want employees working 24/7? Girl, shut up. Throwing the election has its perks. Yeah, no wonder Twitter is in trouble. They're wasting so much money on these people. Where's the room where they actually work? In is Twitter broken right now? No, that means that they are working. No, not really, because it's on a network server that constantly moves. Bro, it's like they work 8 hours, but actually working during meetings for like 2 hours. Meetings aren't work. The most entitled, spoiled people are always the biggest crybabies. Like Trump. Okay, whatever. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Let me see if there's like I wonder if there's like something that people call adult daycare for real. Like, is there like, and what I mean, like, I want to be like, do they have something more videos like that looks like this? Oh, look, here's a video.
Meta, I always journal in the morning. I then do a day in the life as a 20
Day in the life of a product manager at Meta.
Product manager at Meta. I always journal in the morning. I then do a quick workout routine. I get dressed. I try to look cute every day. Got some food at the office.
What kind of goddamn office got all of this? Jesus.
I make a coffee every single morning. I need that. I did some work on the roof.
What work, baby?
worked until lunch, and then ate up there. Here's me being cute. I got a snack.
Snack? What? Man, get out of here.
Always. I then shuttled home. The view's so pretty. Met up with some friends for dinner, and then my boyfriend came over and was acting like a DJ for my dog. Day in the life as a...
Oh, you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Are you serious? Is she serious? Man, hold on. That's a lot of hard work, maybe for 30 days. Yeah, there's also a lot of hard work in these too. For real, I did so much hard work in that exact office. Like, okay, wow, that's depressing. Let's see. Hold on. I just want to see if they got any more videos or something of stuff like this. Cause this is crazy. I need to see if they got more videos on this shit. Cause this is ridiculous. Are you kidding me? She didn't do nothing. She didn't do squat diddly nothing. No, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see. No, I won't. I want actual videos of people doing dumb shit. You know what?
Older in New Orleans.
Hold on. What is this? What is this?
Volunteer to come and fuck me. This is getting ridiculous. Please be 35 or older in the New Orleans area.
Oh!
And you have to come during the daytime, preferably in the morning.
Oh!
And I'll show you a good time. I promise.
Oh my God!
New lingerie.
Oh!
Come over here and fuck me.
Oh!
I know you want to.
Oh!
Everybody wants to fuck a sexy older woman. Well, I am sexy and I am older. So come on over, honey.
I do not
Volunteer to come and fuck me.
I can't do it. Oh my Jesus. What was that? Hold on. What was that? That was wow, that is. Wait, hold on.
Officially back in the office, so guess what? You're coming to work with me today.
Hold on.
Pulled
This
up to the
TikTok
LA office around 9 a.m. and had a key card in.
Wait, hold on. This TikTok work at TikTok.
What
Okay.
it's like to work at TikTok? Well, we're officially back in the office, so guess what? You're coming to work with me today. Pulled up to the LA office around 9 a.m. and had a key card in. In the main lobby, there's this awesome neon sign with our logo and this huge LED screen that always changes. Had to get a drink real quick. There's like a bunch.
You got to be kidding me.
Options. I grabbed green tea, needed some caffeine. Then I went to a quieter section where I could find a desk and do my morning work, answer some emails. Then we went up to the kitchen and saw my friend Sean and his dog.
Why is there a dog in the office? Why is there a dog in the office? Are y'all kidding me? Are y'all kidding? Okay.
We heard there were donuts up there. There was
donuts? Bruh. Oh my.
So many different types of brandies. They were amazing. So my friend Carlos had to throw a quick dap, of course. And then I ate the donut, maple bacon, had a few different ones. They were awesome. Then we had a big department meeting. The head of our department, Tim, kind of briefed us on what to expect for the week. And then I was playing with this crazy screen that like tracks your movement. I have no idea how it works. Then of course it's time for lunch.
Are you kidding me? You just had breakfast. Then you have a meeting that was probably less than an hour. Then you go to. Are you?
So much good food. I think this was Mediterranean, all different types of grains.
You got to be kidding me.
Really good.
You got to be kidding me.
We went down to the lobby. There's this fancy photo booth. So I had to get some pics.
There's a photo booth. Oh my sweet Jesus. I ain't never seen nothing like this before in my life. You got to be kidding me.
Then I went back to my desk to do some afternoon work. Had to get some trail mix, a little afternoon pick me up. Worked at the couches for a little bit.
Oh, so he just takes his laptop and move around. Okay, wow.
And I was done with my work. It was around 4 or 5 o'clock, so time to head home. Packed up. Great first day back in the office.
What the? You have got to be kidding me. This is ridiculous. Y'all tripping. Y'all are. Oh my Lord. Hold on. Man, come on, bro. Bro. Hold on. I gotta look at this one.
So I needed to get to the office early to get some stuff done. They started bright and early
The day in the life of a 23-year-old living in Chicago, working in the tech industry.
at 6 a.m. because I had a long day of events. So I needed to get to the office early to get some stuff done. The city was actually glowing this morning. I love getting up this early because the sunlight is just so beautiful at this time of day. And I got to the office, I picked up some cute little stickers that we had out.
They have stickers for them to have. Why?
And I was definitely one of the first people in the office. It was like totally dark, at least on my floor. And I started getting to work. I had to finalize some campaign edits before my meeting started for the day. I went downstairs.
Oh, you got to be shitting me right now. What is
Stairs. When breakfast finally opened, I got coffee and got back to work at 8 a.m. And then we just got.
Oh, but they giving out shirts and jackets now? Okay.
Some new swag at work, so I got to pick up a shirt and a jacket, as if we don't already have enough swag. And then I headed down to get some lunch. We had
lunch, baby. You just got done eating breakfast.
Like a beautiful array of desserts and this vegan panna cotta. It was delicious. And after lunch, we headed to my favorite event of the day. We went to Scratch Goods with LinkedIn today, which I've been wanting to go to forever. You basically get to make a homemade face mask and just treat yourself a little self-care.
Are you kidding me? You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me.
Moment, we had about 30 people from the Chicago office go to this event. It was so much fun. We walked back to the office and grabbed our eucalyptus towels.
Oh my God.
As per usual, picked up some kombucha, finished a few things up before heading to a happy hour in the office. It was supporting a
happy hour
local charity, and I walked home with a few of my coworkers all the way to River North. It was a long ass walk, but I had to go by Whole Foods to pick up some goods for a picnic with some of my girlfriends. It was such a great way to end the day with my girls, eating and drinking and watching the beautiful skyline of Chicago.
Oh my Lord. Oh my God. It just keeps getting worse. You got to be shitting me. You got to be kidding me right now. This can't be for real. This stuff can't be for real, man. Come on, bruh. This can't be for real. Okay, let me see. Hold on. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, hold on. There ain't no way in the world there is. Let me see, because I don't know. I'm just because I don't even know that, like, those two right there, just those three videos right there just killed me, because I ain't never seen nothing crazy like this before. Wow, that is just, this job isn't a job. It's adult daycare by It's a Gundam. Oh my Lord. Look, I don't think they got any more videos. I guess this is just really just adult daycare stuff, huh? Let me see. Hold on. Nope. Nope. It's just people talking about the little thingy. So okay. I don't think there are no more. Hold on. Let me see. Nope. It's more. Finally, adult daycare first. Nope. Let me see. Just make sure. Okay, everybody's sharing that little thingy. Wow, that is crazy as hell. Like, wow, that is. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Let me see what all you guys are saying. Let me see what all you guys are saying, because I'm sorry. I'm just blown away by the fact that you got to be kidding me. Hold on. Okay. All right, hold on. Let me see what all you guys are saying. Trey, I have a friend who asked me to watch Woke Nanda Forever, and I was like, no, T'Challa, no ticket. I don't blame you. DC and Marvel needs to make more anime and manga. Well, they don't need to make more anime and manga. They need to get back to what used to sell, which is they need to make more shows that are based around their comic books and be a little bit more serious. Don't insult the audience. Do something that you had with DC. You had DCAU. You could have continued that on forever, honestly. with Marvel, you had Avengers, Earth Mightiest Heroes, Wolverine, and the X-Men, and you could have brought back Spectacular Spider-Man easily. You know what I'm saying? You got to do stuff like that. That's what they need to do. And with the books, all they have to do is bring the price down and have the characters dress in their classic costume, make sure the characters look like they're supposed to look like, and stop with the politics, honestly. um well, think about it, Blue Wind, because this is another thing I need people to need to understand where Snyder's coming from as a creative person who was tasked to create a universe of characters, but you also want him to rush through everything. You can't ask somebody to create a universe of characters and then ask them to hurry up and get to the main event without laying the foundation. So think about it. He had Man of Steel, that was fine, right? So he was originally supposed to do Man of Steel 2, but the executives at WB was like, no, bring Batman in, bring Wonder Woman in, and also set up the Justice League while also setting up other movies in the DCEU too. But the movie's going to mainly focus on Superman and Batman, but it's also supposed to be a sequel to Man of Steel, but it's also supposed to be an introduction of Batman, while it's also setting up the Wonder Woman prequel story, while it's also setting up the Justice League movie, and it's also supposed to slide into the Justice League, the Batman movie and the Suicide Squad movie. You get what I'm saying? So you got to kind of think about how is he supposed to do that in less than 2 hours? Impossible. You know what I'm saying? It was amazing that he was able to get half of that in with Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice, honestly. So I'm not going to blame Snyder for that kind of stuff. And on top of that, he didn't write the story. He wrote the creativeness of the story of what he want to happen, but David Goyer and them are the ones who wrote the script. And at the end of the day, it was WB that said yes to all of this. It was WB that made him do all of this. You know what I'm saying? People need to understand and stop trying to just be like, oh, Snyder this, Snyder that. But nobody ever wants to talk about the people who wrote the damn scripts or the direction of the company. $19 an hour is a warehouse worker with technical skills. Turdette Groomstand got demonetized and hammered a meltdown. I heard, but I don't know. I don't even know how that was even possible. This woman, where is my Goblin Glider? Trey, did you see the new Laura Croft looks like? No, I did not see it. It's a Gundam was right about this being an adult daycare. Pretty much. Damn, I need a plane ticket. Oh no, woman, sit your ass down. Trey, is that old lady your girlfriend? No, hell no, hell no. That was just a random video. Age as a number did not age well. Booking a flight to New Orleans now. At least he did some work. Since the DCEU is going to use Jon Stewart as the main Green Lantern for the TV show, what do you think they should do with Hal Jordan? I don't know. Because I need to see where Jon Stewart's story is first. Then we can talk about that. My job offers snacks, but not like this. This is like a never-ending chill mode for them. At least he shows himself working, on a computer on several different couches. I couldn't in good conscience have a job like this. These fucking voices, no effing wonder we are growing stupid and fat as this generation gets further. It's like bragging about their cushy lives. Trey, is this for real or editing to look like this? It was for real. It was for real. Trey, learn the code. That's what I'm doing, and I want to work from home. I mean, the Demarge, it's not even that. It's just the fact that I've never seen jobs like this before, because you from me working since I've been working since I was a teenager, right? It's been a lot of labor work. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen a cushy job before like this. And the fact that these people get paid more than the average person, and they literally don't do nothing. These people literally don't do much. If you have enough time to take several breaks, and I'm talking about to get food or whatever, you're not working. I'm sorry, you're not. You're not. Trey is. I'm not reading that. I feel less guilty for not having a job right now. Damn. How would Dylan react to these office operations, Trey? He'd probably be like, those little lazy bums or something like that. Do you think working DC is like working? I don't know. Yeah, Trey, why would you let your girlfriend dress like that? That's not my girlfriend. That's somebody's grandma. All right. Oh, do you think working at DC is like working at TikTok? That's a good question. I don't know. Still trying to wash out that old woman trying to catfish. Trey, they wanted to make all their animated projects be more like the MCU. No, we don't need that at all. Earth Mighty's Avengers cartoon was good until they MCU did. Yeah, with Avengers Assemble. Trey, doesn't the excuse for bad adaptations annoys you? Yeah, it does. Especially when you could easily make the adaptation, more faithful. Nobody's saying it has to be a 1-to-1, but come on now. Terrible idea. That's exactly what the problem is. WB was trying to rush everything. I don't blame him entirely, but it's a team effort, and the whole team, especially WB. Yeah, but the problem is, Blue Wind, is most people, y'all blame Snyder. Y'all keep blaming Snyder. Y'all don't put blame on WB or the writers or the creative. Every time people judge the DCEU, everybody says Snyder. You know what I'm saying? Nobody ever says, oh, the writers, the people, what's his name? Walter Hamada and Cernoff. Nobody ever brings them up. But everybody brings up, oh yeah, Snyder. It was Snyder's fault. Like, can we let's stop blaming Snyder for the thing? And yeah, he might have some blame in it, but they still had to say yes or no to it. And what did they do? They said yes to a lot of stuff. They the ones who commissioned him and told him, hey, we want Superman. We want the DCEU to be darker. Because you know why? Because they were listening to MCU fans who were saying that they wish Marvel would be a little bit more serious and a little bit more darker. So guess what? They listened. Now people are complaining about, oh, the DCEU is too dark. Really? Really? Because, no one could guess that from the New 52. You know what I mean? And because they got a success from The Dark Knight, they were like, oh, okay, well, this is what audience want. Because they were hearing what people were complaining about with the MCU. They also saw that The Dark Knight Rises made $1 billion. They were like, okay, so we're going to take Superman. We're going to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we need to get a director who can bring this vision to life, but we also need him to set up the DCEU, you know? Slap them, Rolling Dodge. I want to punch Marvel for their decision. Pretty much. I'm just kind of flabbergasted by this. This is ridiculous, honestly. Jesus Christ. Like, this will make you mad, honestly. I just don't understand how this is even possible, honestly. It really just shows like the TikTok cringe of like, these folks don't do nothing, and then oh,
We're getting dressed.
What's this?
Then I went to get breakfast with some.
Hold on.
It's my first day of training in DU
Day in the life in Texas as a consultant.
as a consultant for Deloitte. I woke up at 6 a.m. to grab coffee and beat the line before getting dressed. Then I went to get breakfast with some of my friends, and look how cute they are. Here's one of the coffee bars. I got my headshot done, and the system
Headshot
actually allows you to whiten your teeth, which is insane. We did.
Why are they playing with Legos? Bitch, the Legos. Lego. Oh my Lord.
We did some team bonding exercises, and this is the campus. Like I said, DU does not disappoint on food, so here are some of the things I had for dinner.
I got a headache.
Towards the end of the night, it's now 8 p.m. We have more team bonding exercises. Around 10 p.m., we could finally relax, have some ice cream, go to the bar, and I ended my day at around 2 a.m. It's my first day.
What did she consult in this entire video? What did she consult? What did she consult? Because I didn't see anything she was consulting about at all. At all. I need to see more. Is there more? Is there more of these godforsaken, terrible ass videos? Because this is ridiculous. This is fucking ridiculous. Let me see. They got more adult daycare videos. Because I don't have TikTok and I'm not getting a TikTok to watch that. But holy crap. You know what? That's that bullshit. Hold on. Oh well. Who cares? All right. Let me see what all you guys are saying. That is that bullshit. Okay. The day of the life of living on recurrent difficulty. Trey, please stop. I'm losing brain cells. They make this making me want World War III. Oh, we're in trouble if it's World War III. Trey, what do you think about Namor as an absolute insult to his character? Oh, I do. I've already said it several times over that what they've done to Namor is just highly disrespectful. I don't like the fact that they're trying to cul-de-sac him as like the voice of Latin America. It is dumb. It is by far. I mean, Namor is a 100-year-old character in comic books because the character was created before World War II. Anyway, to see the destruction of this character go down just because Marvel wanted some Ryan Coogler and Marvel wanted to go do this diversity inclusion crap is ugh. You know, these people were obviously never whooped as kids. I really hope the DC EU can recover. Black Adam is kind of a good direction. Just kind of wanted a villain in Captain Marvel, Fury of the Gods. Yeah. Namor makes me laugh with his accent. Namor. Yeah, Namor. I don't Lord have mercy. There's just so much wrong right now with that. Let's see. Trade DW about the Black Panther franchise because we got little TJ. There's a way of shutting up the pro recast T'Challa. No, it still ain't gonna shut me up. I'm still gonna call it out. I'ma always call it out. You know, just no way. No, I'm done. I'm done with that BS. Honestly, it just makes me mad. Oh, have you guys seen the? Have you guys seen any of the leaks for God of War Ragnarok? It's like, whoa. I've seen a lot of them. Thor looks terrible. Like I said, that fat fucker. I'm like, no, he needs to lose some goddamn weight. I should have known they would have went sloppy with Thor. Like I was looking at Thor and I was like, yep. Trash on trash, honestly. Let's see. What was another one that I wanted to that I also wanted to see? I saw what Odin looks like. Yeah, that was something. What was another thing I wanted to say? No, I already said that one. Yeah, I did say that. Oh, by the way, if any of you guys are white, don't watch Wakanda Forever. You have to watch it the second week. And if you have any black friends or Latino friends, you give them the ticket. Okay? All right, cool. No, I only seen the Thor fight, and he looked like a fat fucker. That's what he looked like. Do you think Jeff Johns is a good writer? Yes. There's no doubt Jeff Johns isn't a good writer. The man is excellent. Trey, some people were mad that Bayonetta kissed the man. Well, she's straight, so I don't know how the hell you gonna get mad at that. Turdex Groomstand defend Gotham Knights video game. I'm okay. I think it's stupid, and I heard that in Gotham Knight and in Titans, they both hinted at Tim Drake's bisexuality to Bernard, and I'm like, ugh, Jesus Christ, go to hell with that shit. What do you think of the latest God of War from PlayStation 4? Excellent game, repetitive, lacking of boss fights, honestly. Yeah, Wakanda Forever. Yeah, that's what it is. Wakanda Forever. That's really it, honestly. It repetitive gameplay with lackluster bosses, because we're in the Norse realm, and I just assumed that we were going to see a little bit more, and it was a little bit too empty for my liking, honestly. But overall, it was a good game. It surprised me how it was really cool. I enjoyed the game. I would probably say it's a 8 out of 10 for me. Because like I said, the story was really good. It's just that the gameplay became a little bit repetitive, and the story, the not the story, but the lack of variety for bosses was the major issue for me. Hey Trey, you need to read Doomsday Clock. I already read Doomsday Clock. Who told you I never read Doomsday Clock? I read it. My mom wanted watch that Black Panther 2020 special. I'm kind of annoyed, but I'm trying to understand. Yeah, I understand Roland Dodge. Gotham Knight is woke trash. Is stupid trash too, honestly. Um Play from Form Soft Games, Bloodborne, DSER. No, I have not, Demars. I'm black and I'm still not watching that trash bag ass movie. Damn. Why do we live in a day where being straight or feminine is a bad thing? Wonder Woman is awesome. She's feminine. She's hot. But nah, more and more characters are starting to be like Captain Marvel, because that's the narrative that they're pushing. They're trying to make men more feminine bitches, and they're trying to make women more masculine. For some odd reason, they're trying to reverse us. They want women to be the butch bitch, the one with the pants in relationship, and they want the men to be feminine hoes, honestly. And then they also want more of us to be LGBT. It's true, or getting sex change on themselves. So yeah, it's just a no. It's a no for me. I want to put it past them if they introduce some LGBT stuff into Wakanda Forever. That's exactly what I call it, Wakanda Forever. Let's see. Let's see. What is the? I mean, and then the guy that's playing Namor is not even in fucking shape. That's the thing that just blows my mind. Where is this thing? Let's see. I hope you enjoy this stupid clip, because I'm gonna show you the clip. So you'll never miss what's on your porch. Hear more with HD audio that delivers our cleanest sound yet. Stop! Right there! Look at how dark this is.
How did you get in here? This place is amazing. The air is pristine. And the water. My mother told stories about a place like this. A protected land with people that never have to leave, that never have to change who they were. What reason did you have to reveal your secret to the world?
I am not a woman who enjoys repeating herself. Who
Are
are
you?
you?
I have many names. My people call me Kukulkan.
Kukulkan. Hold on. Let's hear it again.
People call me Kukulkan. But my enemies call me Namor.
Oh yeah, right. No. Oh my god. The women in woke movies and video games and comics are so ugly. Yes. Like for real, they make the women look so unappealing too. And it's just like you do realize the majority of people who the audience that you're trying to you're trying to get with this are men. Most women do not deal with this stuff. So I don't even understand this nonsense. I wish I was a 90s kid because y'all was blessed with good shows. The only reason why I know 90s shows is because my mom. Damn. Yeah, it was a good time to be alive in the 90s. It was beautiful. It was glorious. Let's reboot Steven Universe and update it for the past audience. OMG, the scene is terrible. Yeah, it is a terrible one. Black supporting cast 2, Wakanda Forever. Oh my lord, OMG. Yeah, it's terrible. Somehow they managed to get a weird angle. Trey, thoughts on HasLab charging $300? I said it was stupid. I already talked about it. Roland Dodge, what do you think I was talking about? The Ghost Rider figurine in the beginning. That's what I was talking about. That was the HasLab thing. People weren't going to spend no money on a character that, first off, isn't that popular with people, honestly. And again, first off, people don't have money like that. And even with the collectible, even if it is prestige, and I'm not saying that people shouldn't buy it, but you got to give people an incentive to buy it. And right now, people are feeling jaded. How you gonna talk bad about the fans of this stuff, but then you're gonna try to make, hey, look, here is some prestige action figures of characters that you like, but then in their live action debut, they're another race, or then the company comes out and say that you're a troll or whatever. How are you gonna get money from people? I just don't understand that. Cuckoo Khan. Who are you? Get the F out of my house. You're not Namor. Namor doesn't deserve this treatment from Marvel Studios. Yeah. Trey, did you see that cringe Wakanda Forever scene with Ironheart? POC on POC violence. Yes. I think I did see that. I did think I did see the Ironheart one, I believe. Let me see if they got did they add some more stuff? Because this is the one I saw, and this one was terrible. This was a terrible ass scene.
And this is what Christmas smells like. Enjoy 30 days of open road freshness. Febreze Car.
Get out of my door. Get out.
It's like, look at this. Look at this.
Hey, I'm warning you. Do not take another step toward me. See how they teach the children to treat their guests.
They could have found somebody better. This was the time to recast her ass.
Here, brought a spear in here. I like her.
Why do you like her? For what reason, bitch? She just tried to throw a speaker at you. God, I hate when they do that affirmative action for a new character. I like her. No, for what? For what?
Hey. Put it down. Put it. You hurt yourself. Come on.
It's all right, princess.
Small girl. I am going to give you two options. You can come to Wakanda, conscious or unconscious.
Now we're threatening to take people against their will. Okay.
You need to be conscious of the way that you look. Walking around here with that ash on your head. Oh, it's funny. No, it's I told you. You look good.
Wow, that was so funny. I don't think there's nothing. I don't think there's nothing else. Um. Oh, there's so much hate videos. Oh, look, there's this scene.
Wakanda's changed things forever. Now, nothing seems impossible. So how will you share your brilliance with the world?
Oh, look, females building things because every black girl and every girl in general are so into technology.
Keep forging your own path. Keep reaching for what inspires you. And keep shining.
Oh, look, this little girl meets Riri Williams. Isn't that excellent?
For everyone to see. Hey, wanna see what you're drawing in?
Yeah, this is a working model for an energy source.
Okay, I see, young genius. After all,
Yes, because that makes sense. They're all young geniuses. Every time they introduce a new female character, she's smarter than everybody for no reason.
you never know where you'll find inspiration. Spring the next great.
Oh, look, it's Riri Williams' Mark One costume. Instead of giving her the costume that she had in the comic books, they give her like this bull crap. But okay.
Idea to life.
Oh, okay.
See Marvel Studios' Black Panther: Wakanda Forever in theaters November 11th.
Okay. Wow, that was just pathetic. That was just pathetic. There ain't no goddamn trailer for this nonsense. Yeah, hold on. I bet this fake as hell. I'm not even clicking that. I don't think they got anything else with her. What's this? Nah, there ain't nothing. There ain't nothing either. That's more of, oh, look. Okay. I think this one got some clips for it, but I'm not for sure.
Okay, I'm an alien.
Being a sci-fi movie, you need to finish the special effects.
Does that look good?
And if you want to save by bundling home and car insurance, you need Geico.
Nobody care. Ooh, look at that. Hold on. Look at how impractical this goddamn suit looks. You kidding me? Look at it. Look at that. What is this? Girl, all I gotta do is shoot you in the forehead, shoot you in the arm, bam, 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 bam. Like, what in the God's name is this? I guess this is the final trailer. Okay.
Now is our time to strike.
I don't understand. Why should I care about this movie though? That's the problem. For what? Who cares? Wait, hold on. Look at this. Look at this. Look at her flying with no protection on her body at all. Like, this would literally. Oh my! This is infuriating. That was horrible.
Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Rated PG-13. Only in theaters November 11th. Get tickets now.
Oh God, that was just not the business. I'm sorry, guys. That was nope. Let's see what all you guys are saying. They should have went with Spock. They should have just went with Spock looking Namor. I use racism destroy the racism. Should have went with Johnny Blaze. Exactly, it's cringe. I heard Disney doesn't allow scantily clad demonic characters. Yeah, I heard, but that's stupid. And that's the problem. These companies always be confused about why they're not making sales and stuff or whatever. But it's just like, give people what they want. You can't tell people what you don't want to give them. You know what I mean? Disney, you brought Marvel knowing damn well Marvel has a major male audience. You can't start censoring and taking away things from them and then try to sell something in a set. That doesn't work like that, because sometimes people want just one toy. You can't force people to buy multiple toys. And that's why a lot of people are now going to people who can make custom action figures for them and get it that way. If you don't want to give me the Goblin Queen by herself and where her titties are halfway out, then guess what? I can easily go to a manufacturing toy place that can make the custom toy for me. You know what I'm saying? Apparently, they started to release T'Challa toys for Wakanda Forever, but there's no T'Challa because they know no T'Challa will sell to little boys. Exactly. That's why they released the first appearance costume of T'Challa for Wakanda Forever. I'll catch you on your next stream. Peace out, Ronan. Peace out. So they're changing Riri's origins too. Yes. Trey, but unironically, it's accurate. It's the same with the comics. Everyone auto liking Riri. Well, yeah, that's true. So that's the movie that's going to honor Chad. Yep, pretty much. Ghost Rider versus Spawn. Spawn. She's the bestest ever. It seems like they're trying to do Young Avengers. They are. This doesn't even make me like her any better. What's the movie about? Black Panther's dead. Wakanda revealed to the world. Namor is upset with the surface world, and now he's attacking them. That's about it. And Wakanda's in the way. Part of me wants to shoot the ANAD character with a shotgun in their face. Trey, imagine, God forbid, Tom Holland passed away. They would have recasted Peter Parker within a year. That's true. That's true. What's Screen Crush saying why Wonder Man can be the best show in MCU? I don't know because I didn't watch it. The movie is literally blacks versus Latinos. Yeah, Woman King and Avatar fuse. Trey and Young Ripper make a cameo in this movie. Wouldn't that be hilarious if we did make a cameo in the movie? I would have been like, hell no. She would have been ripped apart from the turbulence of the air with that unfinished armor. Thank you, Blue Wind. Thank you. That's why I was kind of confused. Is like, y'all do realize this armor doesn't even make any sense. And the reason why I'm saying that is because, matter of fact, I don't know if any of you guys seen the original Riri Williams armor, so I'm gonna show you the Riri Williams, the Ironheart Mark 1. And you let me know. Oh, hold on. Okay, now the darn computer want to get stupid. Come on now. I don't like Microsoft Blink, so I don't know why y'all keep doing this shit. Hey, you doing dumb shit. Okay. Ironheart. Okay, let me share the screen with you guys so you guys can see the screen for that one. Okay, so we're gonna share the screen and I'm gonna show you. Okay, so here is the first suit that Riri Williams built. Right here. This is her suit right here. This is what the MCU's built for her. This is the suit that she built. where her body isn't really covered up. This is her first suit that she built after stealing the schematics for from Iron Man. This is the first suit right here, right? So this is the suit that she's going to be wearing. This is the suit that she's going to be wearing in the show. Now this is her second armor right here. And then of course the middle one right here is the third armor right here that she's going to be wearing. And that's why I had said it really don't make no sense for this costume to be right here. It don't make no sense that they jump to this costume, because here's what oh shit, damn it. Here's the costume that she's going to be wearing in Wakanda for Never. So after that first costume, this is going to be her next costume right here. And the next costume, this costume looks more like her final costume, because a lot of people don't understand, because I was trying to tell people that that Riri Williams have only 3 costumes. Honestly, she really does. But everybody always want to be like, "Oh, Iron Man had multiple armors." Yeah, that's true, but she doesn't. There's a difference, you know? So this costume right here is her final look costume right here. But she only has 3 costumes. So she has this costume right here. She has this costume and then this costume. That's it. She doesn't have any other costumes in the comic books. Now, I believe that this costume is probably going to make its debut in the comic books soon, because why not? And honestly, it's not a bad looking costume, but still, it's just weird, but it's whatever, Um, the transformer looking armor, yeah. There's no weight to her attacks. No, there's not. Trey, did the comics remove smoking, drinking, guns, and etc.? No, comics didn't remove it. It's just not brought up in the movies and shows. It's sad that they didn't recast, because the way you honor someone is continuing their story. Even Chad own brother said that he would have wanted, yet the casual MCU fans didn't, and say that you're being disrespectful. That one looked like the X-Men Children of the Atom. Yeah, but it's been crazy, honestly. It is what it is, honest to God, on that kind of nonsense. But oh, let me show you this one thing. Oh, rest in peace, Takeoff. Yeah. Yeah, rest in peace, Takeoff. That was just heartbreaking right there to hear that kind of nonsense, especially when he wasn't even involved in that nonsense. That's the thing too. Like, ugh, this sucks, honestly. I'm gonna show you this scene from God of War, and then we gonna say goodnight. All right. So this is a scene from God of War Ragnarok. I don't know if it's true or not, but this is it. Here's the scene. Yep, that's the scene. Well, that was the scene for God of War Ragnarok. That was supposed to be the ending, they said. So with that, I'll take my leave, guys, and you all have a good night. It was fun talking to you guys, and remember, stay safe out there. Enjoy the holidays. Don't let it rush you. And I'll be back next Friday. Hopefully, Dylan will be back, and maybe he can tell us about the movie that he went to go see with his boyfriend. But I appreciate everyone for being here. If you haven't, I guess I'll do the usual: subscribe to the channel, press notifications if you feel like it. I'm on Twitter, Trey McHale. I think it's Trey McHale 10. But even then, you can still type in Trey McHale, and I'll come up. I have the same logo in there. Instagram, the same thing as well. And I recently posted the Refuse to Be Stupid Wonder Man video for you guys to watch. And I also have the Black Panther Son and Wakanda Forever, a tribute to Takeoff, and the Cyberpunk Edge Runner as well. And Henry Cavill Quits the Witcher. So I got you 5 videos that you guys can watch and check out. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate everyone for coming by. Thank you very much. And have a good night, everyone. Catch you later.